Here we go, y'all. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sabra Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sabra Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page. You already know two mega Black Power institutions on YouTube. Give me your nothing but Black Power, the Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the membership right down in the video description. It's in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sabra Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculum, powerhouse program, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers out there. It's an amazing, amazing course. All you have to do is just click that link right over there in the chat. You can get a preview of the course. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Make sure you get over there, get that preview, and get a chance to look at the course, become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sabra Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessory for every room in the house. Got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Make sure you get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount. Shop and save and shop. That's right. The General got the popping his page on Patreon by far. And we don't even need to discuss this. I want you to click that link right there in the chat. Get over there. Check out that menu. You know I got nothing but 555 in the video library on Patreon. There's nothing like it. Don't you miss out. Click it today. Get over there and get that work. To all the family out there, donate to the General. I thank you. Appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family would like to donate. The link is right there in the chat. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channel. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu Seti, Black Power Cartel. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You be done for. Oh, man. Mr. Charlie. They didn't, old Charlie Kirk. One of the masterminds of the KKK policies of the United States of America. Huh? Ain't that him? Ain't that the one they be talking about and convince Donald Trump to pick J.D. Vance, the cross-dresser? Yeah, there's cross-dresser buddy to be the vice president, and also all them goddamn cabinet members, and a lot of these policies that they enacting today right there in Washington D.C. Huh? Yeah, he the one. You know what I'm saying? Raising up all them young Klan members. Yeah, raising up all them Klan members. But yeah. He about he might as well be Captain Kirk. Cause goddamn Captain Charlie Kirk. Cause they done beamed him on up, y'all. They done beamed old Captain Charlie Kirk on up, y'all. Yeah, well, you know what? Like Malcolm X said, the chickens have come home to roost. Chickens have come home to roost. His own clan then took him out. That's who then took him out. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit going on at this time. You running up, you know what I'm saying? You running up into fucking cities, man, that, you know, and all kind of shit is going on. You feel me? You running up in cities like, you know, DC, and you running up in motherfucking Chicago. You gonna run up in LA. You gonna run up in New York. Man, these is man. Listen here, there's some motherfuckers out here. They'll sacrifice a couple motherfuckers to go on ahead and do what need to be done. That's how I roll, huh? Yeah, what? Yeah, you see what happened to JFK? Shit, you motherfucker. Hey, it is what it is. Can I be real? Cannot be real. They'll get some duck motherfucker to do what need to be done. You understand? On they, whatever they riding for. You see what I'm saying? That's how they operate. And they know that to be true. They know that shit to be true. They know it to be motherfucking true and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, they didn't give a fuck, man. He was right there at a fucking university rally, sitting right there on stage, man, and they snuffed his ass right there on stage in front of her. It was a lot of people out there too. Them motherfuckers, when they heard that motherfucking cacao, their ass was running every goddamn where. Yeah, I got a love for, yeah, that motherfucker, they JFK Charlie Kirk. They got his ass, man. They got him, and it just ain't it crazy that white on white crime. Yeah, that white on white crime is a motherfucker. Yeah, they don't be talking about that white on white crime. They always want to talk about the black on black crime. But I was just like I was saying, why they ain't on these goddamn these motherfucking mass shooters and shit? Well, they ain't shooting no mass. It wasn't no mass shooting today. Or what was? Did they get him yesterday or today? Well, they got him. Well, they got him yesterday. Well, because it's a new day. It ain't really a new day, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, they took his ass out, man. They took, and that's a hey. We don't condone violence now. We don't condone violence. We don't. It was today. Yeah, we don't condone violence. But y'all know what's going on out there now. You fucking with some crazies now. When y'all out there whacking motherfuckers and shit and whatever, it's all good. Till the chickens come home and roost. Till them chickens come home and goddamn say that you have preachers crying for him right now. It's sad time. What about? Yeah, man. Listen here. One motherfucker and they crying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But why they crying? Because they know it's their own party that they didn't turn their back on, then is the ones that put the work in. You see what I'm saying? Y'all thought y'all was gonna turn y'all back on them, and they helped get y'all motherfuckers where y'all was, and then you turned your back on them, and motherfuckers is not taking that shit laying down. They not taking that shit laying down. So they done beamed old Charlie Kirk up. You feel me? I don't know. I beamed him on down. Let me get that right. They didn't beam. They say beam me up, Spot. Well, goddamn it, they beamed him down and shit. He went on down to be with Lucifer. Yeah, he went on down there to be with Lucifer. And we got video footage of it. And it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It's it's a regime. They trying to do a regime change on y'all. You know what I'm saying? They trying to let y'all know y'all done turned y'all back on the wrong peoples. Y'all done turned, thank you, family. You done turned your back on the wrong peoples. You feel me? You ain't gonna just leave. We help you into office and then you gonna turn your goddamn back on us. Oh no. Oh no. Cause ain't that what Trump was talking about? He said, because they were talking about that Epstein, and that's another thing. Because motherfucker, y'all ran on that Epstein. Y'all was talking about y'all was gonna release now that the shit is out in the public and shit and whatever. Y'all didn't went back, but y'all ran on that. And that was one of the major issues. That was one of the major issues. And I'm not going to say that, y'all trying to run up into Chicago. You done ran up into D.C. Man, you got to understand, man. They're good, man. Listen, you better go back and watch The Godfather or some shit like that. They don't give a fuck about that. You see what I'm saying? They got some goddamn they got some crash dummies too. Yeah, they got some crash dummies too. Shit. So they got a motherfucker that'll do the job and go and most definitely they'll go to the motherfucking electric chair smiling. They don't give a fuck. Go there, go. Hey, God damn it, when you got motherfuckers out there that'll go in and get in the motherfucking electric chair and pull the motherfucking lever on itself. You ready? Okay. Reach back there and grab the motherfucking lever, nigga, and pull that bitch down on itself. Like, thank you. But say, and when he pull that motherfucker down, he'll be like, God bless America. God bless America, motherfucker, frying like a motherfucker. Thank you, George Washington. Oh my God, thank you, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, for giving me liberty and shit. Pull the motherfucking lever. We got some video. I just know a little bit about him. It ain't really my concern. You know what I'm saying? It is an escalating move. You feel me? It is an escalating move, and they going in on themselves. They are going in on themselves. This shit is imploding. It's imploding, and they ain't gonna take it laying down. They ain't gonna take it laying down. They ain't gonna take it laying down. So y'all might as well get ready, because this might just be the goddamn beginning, man. This just might be the beginning of the end in this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? They implode and shit. You got so much radicalism, and ain't nobody they all disgruntled and shit, and everybody is scrambling to get their hand on power and shit, and getting their hand in that basket of money and shit. That's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. And obviously they look at him as being, a catalyst in what the fuck is going on today. Them policies that they are implementing, probably a lot of that, some of that shit, he was one of the forerunners in promoting that shit, you see? And they can't be mad at nobody. They can't be mad at no goddamn body but they self. They always want to hear, yeah, that's you. That's that white on white crime. You see? Yeah. That's that white on motherfucking white crime that y'all engage in on the highest motherfucking level. And I was just about to talk about, but that wasn't no motherfucking illegal gun. That was a legal gun. Somebody had that ooh-wee. They had a good shot. You understand what I'm saying? Had a good shot. Yeah, hey, better than that motherfucker that tried to get Trump. Yeah. They better be lucky they didn't get his ass. Straight up. I'm just being 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess they had been, they say, fuck that. They're going to get somebody that could do the job. Motherfucker, they say it was like one or two. Yeah, they hit his ass the first time. Know what I'm saying? Hit his ass the first time, and that was a wrap. And I don't even want to see nothing. I don't want to see it. They say slumped over and shit. Say they slumped over. I don't even want to show none of it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, I ain't glorifying it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That's what happened when you out here and they on their Nazi march. They on their Nazi march. They want to run up in all these cities, man. These are some cities that been established. You see what I'm saying? These are cities that been established and shit, man. You got to respect, and listen to the term that I'm talking. You got royalty in these motherfucker cities and shit. You see what I'm saying? You just can't run up and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? look at the timing. You know what I'm saying? Look at the timing around a lot of this shit. You know, why not? What is generating that type of energy? What would cause for them to hit that man like that at this time? And you have to look at the shit around you. What are they implementing? You know, you want to run up in DC. Yeah. In Utah. Yeah, in Utah. You always be inconspicuous in the shit that you do. Yeah, it ain't about, you know, be inconspicuous. Yeah, leave him of it. Yeah, and got him in Utah. A backwards ass state any goddamn way, because they over there on some crazy shit in Utah any goddamn way. Yeah. Yeah. But it ain't necessary. Yeah. Yeah, if he ain't say if he wasn't saving Utah, he ain't saving nowhere. You ain't lying. It ain't but about 100,000 motherfuckers in Utah. Ain't but about Mormon. Yeah, that's all they run that state. They run that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Ain't no telling. Yeah. Say Utah is Judah. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Say Utah is Judah. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, shit. But anyway, like I said, I was going, but I ain't gonna get off into it. I ain't gonna get off into but it is the chickens coming home to roost. It is what it is. You know, and if they willing to go that far and do some shit like that, man, ain't no telling where they ready to go. And now watch this shit now. Watch it now. Watch what I tell you. Now, watch what I tell you. Let's see if they say he was a lone shooter. And let's see if they looking for some, you understand, his associates. Now, I want to see if they're going to come with that lone shooter on his ass. Because anytime they have a mass shooting, you understand what I'm saying? In the hood or on the average Joe, they always come with that lone shooter shit. And let's see if they come with the lone shooter shit on this. I bet you they be kicking in some doors. Yeah, I bet you they be kicking in some doors and shit. Somebody they gonna find out who he could, whoever it is, he or she. You see, whoever he connected to, the shooter, they're gonna find out who sent him. Now, anybody else, they send they suicide bombers down there, kill a lot of people. Then they come with the manifesto and say, oh, I'm suicidal and shit. And, nobody get charged. The man dead. You got 30 people dead. The shooter dead. No, and it keep going on and on and on. They send out another shooter, kill up another 60 people, another 30 people, another 20 people. He's a lone shooter. You see, he's a lone shooter. Yeah. So you already, now let's see if they come with that lone shooter on this situation right here. Matter of fact, I will play a little bit. If you don't know who he is, we'll get a little bit of information on him just so you can know.
By Republican leadership especially came quickly. We've seen several Democratic Party leaders as well condemn political violence in this country. This is yet another high-profile example of it. And I think, Maurice, it's important that we acknowledge that there are probably many people watching right now who don't necessarily know who Charlie Kirk is, are not familiar with the work he's been doing for the last several years, because in our increasingly digital and divided world, he may not have been served up to them in their algorithm and in their feeds. And he is a 31-year-old from the Chicago suburbs, as you said, founded this group Turning Point USA back in 2012, inspired by the Tea Party movement. And the digital and divided world,
I didn't even know
may not have been served up to them in their algorithm and in their feeds. And he is a 31-year-old from the Chicago suburbs, as you said.
You hear that? He from the Chicago suburbs. You see what I didn't even know that. And see how that shit just came to my head. I say, you know what? Y'all want to run up in these goddamn city? He from Chicago. Ooh. Ooh. That shit. They like, motherfucker, you done traded on the city or some shit. Man. Oh wow, man! I was just I wasn't about to even play no fucking video. And here it is, man. I be telling you, man. I be having visions and shit. He from the Chicago suburbs, ain't that something? And then when they get ready to go in Chicago, man, they didn't Al Capone though, Charlie Kirk. They didn't Al Capone, Charlie Kirk, man.
Founded this group, Turning Point USA, back in 2012, inspired by the Tea Party movement. And he very quickly became a really influential conservative leader, especially among younger conservatives, galvanizing them to vote for various Republican candidates, and became very close with the Trump family, the president, Donald Trump Jr. especially. He was among those that pushed now President Trump to select J.D. Vance as his running mate. Believe
you hear that? He pushed to get the old cross-dressing J.D. Vance in there. Yeah.
That Vance reflected the future of the Make America Great Again movement, and was able to convince him to do that. And then last year, during the presidential transition, was in Palm Beach at Mar-a-Lago on a regular basis, meeting with the president directly, handpicking potential leaders for the new Trump administration, cabinet secretaries and other senior government officials.
You hear that? He was even helping to pick the cabinet members. Yeah, he was helping to pick the cabinet
weighing
members.
in, saying that they were key to the new government. And he was hosting, in this case, as you can see there on the 10th, the American Comeback Tour. This was the opening of this tour that was set to go to other campuses across the country. They regularly draw thousands of people, mostly students, mostly men. And as you see there on the tent, it says, "Prove me wrong." He had this popular segment where he would essentially sit at a table, and in this case, under a tent, and invite people who disagree with him on issues to, quote, "prove me wrong." And they would have an exchange of ideas that was generally respectful. And it could be on anything from issues in the Constitution to something in the cultural zeitgeist at the moment. And the goal was to just have those free flow of exchanges between them. But he was most especially an influential and key figure in the Trump movement, again, close with the president, and many in the White House who this afternoon are quite stricken by this news.
Oh, man. Okay. So that was just to give y'all, all that other shit. Come on, time out. You feel me? You motherfuckers. Hey, man, when you come out here on whatever you ride for, motherfucker, ride or die. You see what I'm saying? And ride or die for your shit, and that's exactly what you did. So in my prophecy tonight, family. It might, ain't no telling. It ain't no telling. I did not know he was from Chicago, and it's a coincidence that they going up into Chicago, and a lot of people probably like, motherfucker, you might then turn your back on your city. You see, it might be the MAGA. Donald Trump not too long ago when they was talking about that Epstein shit, he was saying he didn't need them. He said anybody that the MAGA that want him to release them files so bad, he said, fuck you, really. That's what he said to the MAGA. He said, I don't need you no more. You see what I'm saying? So ain't no telling what that could be. Somebody out there disgruntled. You see what I'm saying? Somebody out there that disgruntled, that's, and saw him as probably an impetus in what is going on out there. You know what I'm saying? A significant figure that's responsible for what the fuck is going on out there. I ain't gonna give him no more time than that, family. We got some fire. Man, come on back. We just getting started for the night, man. We're gonna talk about what this Congress, I'd rather talk about the goddamn UFO. They say they done shot a goddamn UFO out the sky with a goddamn missile, and the motherfucker kept going. If you have not seen that, they took the shit to Congress. Congress has released the video. I want y'all to come on back. I know y'all all came over. I know it got to be some Neanderthals out there for Charlie. I know this many niggas didn't come in here for no goddamn Captain Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? I had a cold ass intro. How I was gonna do my intro on the Charlie, and I say, oh yeah, I'll say I was gonna come on, Black Power, y'all. Man, I come to bring y'all some news today that Captain Charlie Kirk, a close ally of President Trump, came out talking all that KKK speech, and
a few moments later,
they didn't beam Captain Kirk up. They didn't beam Captain Kirk up. You hear that shit?
A few moments later,
they done beamed him up, y'all. They done beamed him down. Oh my God, boy! I tell you, a few motherfucker came out there. Yeah, MAGA. 3 minutes later, yeah. All right. Beamed him down, y'all. All right, family. I'll be right back, man. Don't you dare miss it. Get on over there to Patreon. Support the general. You feel me? You know how we do over here. We ride for our people. Black power in the house. Be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.